What are the biggest red flags in women?
Women have plenty of red flags.
What's one that stands out to you?
My number one red flag, long fake nails.
Long fake nails?
You know this one, bud. That is my biggest red flag.
How big can the nail be, though?
I don't like fake nails in general, bro.
But if somebody has a fake nail, how big is acceptable to you? Or you're saying if you have a fake nail, it's unacceptable?
Yeah, I don't like fake nails.
Period. So you would make the woman take off the fake nails?
Absolutely. Or just not go out with her.
So it's non-negotiable?
I don't like fake nails, bro, no.
It's non-negotiable?
Non-negotiable, unless they have something wrong with their fingers, and I'm like, okay, something's up there. Some women have weird nails where it's like very, very short nails, and it looks kind of weird. So I understand if they want to But
the problem with this is that it bothers you, but is it a red flag? So have you seen a pattern of women who have fake nails have the worst personalities?
Personality issues.
So you're saying if a woman has fake nails, she's more likely to have a horrible personality.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Interesting. And you have seen a personal correlation in your life.
I have.
The longer the nail, the faker the personality.
The longer the nail, the faker the girl.
The longer that nail,
the faker the girl.
The more the body count. You think that has something to do with it too?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with it.
Okay, interesting.
Not body count.
Faker the nail. The faker the personality.
Yes, it's true. 100%.
I understand why it looks weird. It wouldn't be a deal breaker for me.
I think it would.
I think it is definitely concerning why you want a fake nail. I definitely think we should have a discussion about that.
Yeah, why? What is it with fake nails? Why can't you just use your regular nail?
I don't understand. Yeah,
why?
And it doesn't though. It is true though. I've seen long nails.
Yes.
And
it's
it does.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it weirds me out. It makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I do not like it.
I think it's like a ploy, like for them trying to get away from something else of their body. They're like, oh, look at my nails. They're so cute. Instead, like maybe they have some insecurity with their body and they're just trying to like move the focus onto their hands.
But the thing is, it makes life harder for them.
Yeah, they can't wipe their ass.
Not just that, they can't like pick up certain things because you've got such fake nails.
I know, they have like chopsticks for fingers, kind of.
It makes it harder to operate life.
Yeah, they have like chopsticks, bro, literally. They don't have forks anymore where they can just grab. They have chopsticks where they have to meticulously grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
weird, dude.
Who invented this?
I don't know, dude. You know what's even weird? Oh, I don't like these ones at all, dude. I really, the ones I hate the most that are squared out, that are long and square, but the ones that are pretty gross too, they're long and super sharp. Have you seen those? It's like, why do you have claw? They literally have talons, bro, for hands. They have fucking talons. That is not right.
Not, like, I know that is very rare. Those girls that do this,
the talons.
Yeah, I mean that's insane. And majority of girls don't have fake nails. Do they?
I think it's pretty close, dude.
I don't think it's
for
majority.
Girls that do their take care of their hands and their fingernails. I think it's pretty close from fake nails to a real nail. There's some that you cannot tell though. There's some that are like almost the size of their actual fingernail, but it's just a fake nail on top. The other thing I don't like this is something I've realized later. It fucks up the girl's actual nail because they have to put such it's called glue, nail glue, and it destroys the woman's actual nail. And so by the time they take it off, their nail, it feels like rubber, bro. Like you can literally go like this, like put your thumb onto their fingernail and it'll push into their actual finger.
So why do you think they do it?
I think there's an insecurity somewhere with the rest of their body or somewhere they want to
attach fake nails to add up for it.
Maybe.
I think they do it for their own selves.
You think so?
Because it looks pretty to them.
Have you seen the girls on Instagram? Like, I'm sure there's girls you follow who post their nails all the time.
I don't.
No, you don't?
Why does this show up on your feed?
Not on my feed. People I actually follow on their stories.
Oh, no.
You do know somebody. I don't want to say them on. Okay. But they post the nails all the time, bro.
I never know. I don't scroll through people's stories.
Oh, okay.
Very rarely do I do
I
that.
gotcha.
Very rare. Yeah. Unless I care about them and I'm like interested.
What are they doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this, I mean, there's some, not, I don't follow many, but there's one girl in particular where I'm like, okay, that's a bit much, bud. Every 2 weeks.
Isn't it crazy how we have stories though on social media?
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Like, why do you need to know the story of my day?
Day to day.
Like, this is the story of my day.
I know.
I think we should worry about the stories of the world, like instead
Or the
of
stories of our day to ourselves. We don't have to show everybody.
Yeah, like I think because the problem now, dude, is I actually miss the times where you didn't see anybody.
Yes.
And then they caught you up about their life. Now I can see every single thing you've been doing. I have no interest in even reaching back out to you because I already know what you're doing.
I know, it's crazy. I feel so much better without social media, bro. It's been going to be 2 weeks now.
Okay, since we're talking about red flags,
Yeah.
is social media
A red flag?
like if a girl doesn't have social media? I think it's a green flag.
If she doesn't?
Yeah.
I think it's, no, I think it's, there's no red or green. It's just neutral.
Yeah, it's neutral, but I think it's just if a girl doesn't have any social media accounts, like especially Instagram, that is like, whoa. Also, if there's no pictures of her online at all, is that a red flag or green flag? This is very,
That's a red flag, I think. There's no pictures at all?
No
bro.
pictures of her on the internet.
I mean, she has no social life.
But does it, though?
Because you're saying online, that's assuming like tagged photos, right? Or friends, like pictures with friends.
Yeah, but it's private, right? So you can't have access to those. I'm saying publicly.
Oh, public.
Public.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's neutral.
Public meaning she doesn't have a public Instagram account. She doesn't have any Instagram account.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any TikTok accounts. When you look up her name, you can't see anything. No picture shows up. Is that a red flag or green flag?
No profile picture?
No, she doesn't exist on social media, bro. If she does, I'm sure. I'm not saying this is.
I'm neutral with that. If she doesn't exist at all on social media,
Yeah.
I'm neutral. I don't know if it's a green or red flag because I'm sure there are women that are very weird and very like what's the word? Very not cautious. Basically like scared, like conspiratorial almost. Like oh, I can't be on social media. People are watching me. That kind of thing. There's girls like that. I've
never met a girl like that ever who says I'm too scared to be on social media.
Not scared, but like they get worried. I have met not many, but I have met a woman like that who doesn't want people even looking at her. 20s.
20s. Okay,
Yes.
that's pretty young.
Yeah.
Early 20s?
Early 20s.
Interesting. Did you find this person attractive?
No.
See, here's what I'll say next, okay?
Oh, there's another person. Sorry. They do have social media, but they don't post themselves at all.
Is there a profile picture?
No.
Nothing.
No, I have, and this is somebody years ago I talked to. I met somebody like that, and I thought it was interesting.
Was she attractive to you?
Yes. I thought it was interesting, but like red flaggy because it gave off like different personality cues. Like it was almost her initiative to want to be mysterious. And that was weird to me. Like what, like you want to force that mystery onto somebody? That's kind of weird.
The way I think about it is, in this day and age, it's so sad, but if a girl knows she's beautiful, she will have some trail of social media existence or a picture of her somewhere on the internet. LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, something. That to me is concerning. It's very hard to find somebody that is very beautiful and simply has no pictures online at all.
Yeah.
That
I don't think
to
you're
me,
going to find that in the Western world.
You don't think there's a single girl?
No, I'm sure there are.
That's the thing. Is that a green flag? I think that's a green flag. If a girl is beautiful and she doesn't care about her face being on the internet, I think in this day and age that's rare, and that is one of the biggest green flags in a girl.
She has more important things to worry about, I think, than social media. Maybe in her head.
That is incredible, but I don't know. Maybe I'm sure people like these exist.
I've never met anybody like that.
That is.
I think the biggest red flag is Snapchat.
What about it? Just having a Snapchat account?
Like having like a high Snapchat score.
Streak still in your 20s still?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used Snapchat in like 3 or 4 years now.
I haven't used it since high school.
Since high school?
Oh,
no,
I've used it. I've used it.
in
Very rarely though.
Yeah,
occasionally.
But
no, I don't think that's a red flag. Some people use Snapchat.
Scores?
Yeah, a high
bro,
Snapchat
that's definitely
score?
a red.
Oh,
flag.
like a high Snapchat score.
You know,
I
you know what the
forgot.
score
Okay,
is, right?
Yeah, like a 200,000 or 300,000.
Yeah, each point basically means one message or one photo sent. So there's people with a million Snapchat score. Like, buddy, how many people are you talking to?
Yeah, that could be a good red flag. To me, the biggest red flag is if the girl doesn't believe in God.
Come on, bro.
No, I'm serious. That's the biggest red flag.
Of course.
Like, yeah, but that's like, to me, that really is fundamental. Because you don't believe in God, like, it's so, like, sorry. I can't even talk to you. I apologize in advance. I can't even look at you. I can't even say hi to you.
Yeah.
You know. And the second red flag, obviously, for me, after that, it's a very close second, is the movie La La Land. Do you appreciate the movie La La Land, or do you not appreciate the movie La La Land? Because if you don't appreciate the movie, if you dislike the movie, that is a red flag. That is such a red flag. Like, I've tested this. If a girl
I have no comment.
If a girl genuinely likes La La Land, it's a good sign.
I think La La Land is garbage.
You're a dude. I'm not marrying you.
I think it's
You're
garbage.
a walking red flag. It's not garbage. La La Land is one of the greatest movies ever made.
No,
we can leave that to another day. But
it's garbage.
if your girl doesn't like La La Land, you're screwed.
Yeah, La La Land is definitely not an indicator of a green or red flag.
100% it is.
Good.
Why is it not? Why is it not an indicator? Why is it not?
Why is it an indicator first?
Because it encapsulates life. Like, if you watch the movie and you're not appreciative of the story being told, what's wrong with you? Like, what do you have against the world? You're a hater.
It has nothing to do with the world, though.
You're a hater.
It has to do with two people in LA that's extremely romanticized. I don't like that. The lighting is not good.
The lighting is beautiful.
I don't like it.
That's one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, that I will say is a controversial thing for me to say.
No, it's not controversial. It's wrong. It's horrible.
No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
It's an objectively wrong take.
No.
The lighting is what makes the movie so beautiful.
The lighting's not good. The color scheme is not good to me at all. It's gross. Makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I don't like their clothing, how it's bright yellow and bright red, and no thank you. I will pass on that. It's a romanticized version of The Notebook. That is a better Ryan Gosling film.
It has nothing to do with The Notebook. You have no understanding of La La Land. You've never seen it more than once, have you?
No, I've seen it 3 times.
You've seen it 3 times?
Because I've tried to like it. Because there's a reason.
And every single time you find something different to hate about it.
I don't like it, yeah. I don't like it.
I don't know what to tell you. I feel bad for you. I genuinely feel sorry.
That's probably
for you.
Ryan. Oh, no. Barbie was Ryan Gosling's worst movie. Number 2 worst movie was La La Land.
It's not La La Land, buddy.
Yeah, La La Land
There's something wrong with you. I'm really happy you're straight. Because if you were a gay dude, this would be a huge problem.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, you're a straight man. As of now.
Okay, next red flag in a female.
Well, the third one.
What?
You know, for me, cats. Huge.
Yeah.
If you're obsessed about cats, I'm
obsessed.
Not obsessed, meaning you have more than one cat. Automatic disqualification. Automatic never saying hi. Never.
Yeah, it's kind of weird if you're obsessed with
If
cats.
you're obsessed with cats as a girl, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with you. You have to evaluate your life. You have to sit carefully and think, what am I doing wrong with my life? Because this is not normal. Cats are not to be obsessed about. What's special about cats? They're narcissists.
Yeah, they are.
It means you appreciate narcissists.
They drive me nuts.
You like more than one narcissist at a time. This is exactly why your love life has gone horribly wrong.
I agree. They sit outside my office space and stare at me through the windows, the strays, and they just stare, meow, meow, meow. And I have to close my curtains on them.
I don't like cats.
I don't like looking at them. I don't like when they jump on my truck. One of them was sitting inside of my cab. Did you know that? Were you there? This cat, my window was open. Cat jumps through my window, sitting on my center console. Do you remember this?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is what cats do.
Dogs don't do that.
They're occupiers. They're like Israel. You know, they just take up land.
They're Jews.
Cats are the modern day Israel. They're Zionists, okay?
They're Jews, bro. Yep, that's true. Cats are the modern Jews, huh?
Can I just say this though? If a girl likes a dog, that's a normal thing. That's a green flag. You like dogs, okay? Dogs are better than cats. Objectively speaking, what's a better pet? I think dogs are. They're more loyal, first of all. They actually are productive. They will save your life. They can. Will save your life. Will a cat save your life?
Cats will eat you once you die. They literally have eaten their owners.
That's so.
They have literally eaten their owners once the owners have died.
That's disgusting.
Dogs will die next to their owners. If their owner dies, the dog will literally lay next to them for hours, days, sometimes.
And you know, bro, if a guy is obsessed about cats, he's a creep. Certified creep.
A guy's obsessed with cats?
If a grown man is obsessed with cats, check the official sex offender list. Like, just make sure he's not on there because it's concerning.
I'd one thing I will give to cats over dogs.
What?
They're not high maintenance.
Cats are high maintenance. What are you talking about?
They're not high maintenance.
Yes, they are.
They're not, bro. That's the only thing I will give to cats. If you are a cat owner, you don't have to show it much attention, and it'll exist.
No. I disagree.
All the cat owners I've met quite a few cat owners. You don't have to give the cat attention. The cat will roll around. It will stroll. It doesn't really care. Yeah. That I will tell you is for sure.
Dogs definitely need attention, but in a loving way. It's not like in a narcissistic way.
Dogs? Yeah. No, that's all they want is attention.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a more high maintenance. I guess it is more costly, right? I'm sure the food is more expensive for dogs.
For dogs? Oh, yeah, more costly. Yeah. You have to give them more time of yours throughout the day. Like, if you just want a companion without much attention, okay, I get why you're getting a cat. But the problem becomes when you have 3, 4, or more cats. That's just weird.
More than one cat, not 3, 4. If you have 2 cats, that's a problem. It's not 3 or 4. It's more than one cat.
You're right, because the thing with cats is they don't need a companion. Dogs need companions, right? Especially if you can't give your time to the dog needs somebody else to hang out with. Cats don't need somebody else to hang out with.
No, they do, though.
Cats?
I think so.
No, bro. Cats are okay by themselves.
I'm just absolutely disgusted by cats. I can't help myself.
How many cat owners have you met?
I've met plenty.
And they always have more than one cat?
No, I can tell. I can tell based on the way you look if you own a cat or a dog.
Have you told your family members that you don't like cats? The ones that own cats?
My family members?
Do you have any family that owns cats?
No. Not that I know of, no.
Really?
Yeah. None of us own any animals or pets. Dogs. I have some family members that have dogs.
No, but not cats.
No.
Wow.
Never met. Maybe distant relative.
Yeah, I know. Cats scare me, bro, because they will literally, oh my God, they will literally come under the table, look at you, and attack you for no reason. For no reason. Absolutely none. I've had one dog attack on me. One dog attack. It was a little pug. You know what a pug is?
Yeah.
Okay? I'm looking at the pug, messing with it. This is my fault, though, completely. I'm tapping its nose because their pug's nose are retarded. So I'm tapping his nose.
What did you just say? Pug's nose is retarded.
Yeah, pugs' noses are retarded. They're literally retarded.
How can nose be retarded?
They're smushed. They were bred to be retarded like this. Their noses.
They were bred to be retarded.
They were, bro. Look this up. They were bred so their noses are flat with their face. If you look at a pug's nose, it's almost in line with its eyes. Okay? I'm messing with this fucking pug, on its nose, just messing with him. I'm a young guy. And the 3rd or 4th time, he comes, he bites my fucking nose. He bites my nose. I was so...
How old were you?
I was like 7.
Did it scar you?
No, but it scared the shit out of me.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it felt weird, dude. A little pug biting my nose. I quickly went back, and he got me, and I ran. I was like, shit, no, I'm out of here.
That reminds me, one of the blessings in living in America is there's not that many stray animals. Dude, in Pakistan, there's stray dogs, and they're nasty. I've had dogs chase me when I was a young kid. That's why so many South Asians are scared of animals, is because they grow up in communities where these animals are stray. Okay. So they chase after you. They bite you. They're crazy. Yeah. That's why so many South Asians are scared. Indians, Pakistanis of dogs. And
there's a lot of stray dogs in Mexico. Remember Costa Rica, Thailand, Vietnam?
No, I mean, Pakistan, I'm telling you, there's no concept of like...
Having a pet?
There is, but it's very like...
There's no domesticated animals.
There are. I'm not saying there's no domesticated animals, but there's a lot of stray dogs, and people are scared of dogs because a lot of them are not vaccinated, and they're
They give you rabies.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of rabies or not really?
Am I afraid of the disease rabies?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. I'm afraid
Is
of
that
most
is that a red
diseases.
flag if a woman has rabies?
Oh yeah, she can have all the STDs in the world too. That's not a red flag. Actually, if she has chlamydia, that's your wife. Right?
What would you do?
What?
If a woman had an STD, would you still be with her or no?
Before?
If you love her. If you love her.
No. Okay, be more specific. So
Yes.
I'm marrying this woman.
You're marrying this woman.
And she's like, by the way, now that
Yeah.
we're married, I can tell you,
I have STDs.
I've had chronic illnesses with STDs.
It's not just herpes.
I would leave her.
You would leave her.
Yeah, I would leave her.
Wow.
If she tells me
Why?
that day one, I'm leaving her.
Really? Why?
Don't want to be with somebody that has STDs. Sorry. Not doing that. I'm not doing that. I work too hard in my
What
life.
if she told you it's because of her?
Oh my God.
Yeah, what would you do then?
Don't say that word on YouTube, dumbass.
Okay, whatever.
Oh my God. There goes any chance of monetization for this podcast.
What would you do? You would feel
Okay.
inclined to not leave her, bro.
Obviously. If it's that graphic, you idiot, I would understand. We had one woman listening to this and she left.
Why would she leave?
It's just the horrible question. Obviously.
That's not a bad question. What the heck? Is that really that bad?
Yes. What would you do? No, duh. Like if somebody has been violated,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, it's okay.
You'd want to protect them, huh?
I would want to protect them and I would love them because they
What
went
if-
through something that was not warranted.
What if this person was still in their life because it's a family member? Would you confront
Okay,
that person?
stop, bro. It's not. This is
No, I'm
stupid.
just curious. Would you confront the family member?
Obviously, yeah.
If you're the only one she told ever in her life?
Yes, I would. Yes, if it's a family member, absolutely, I would. You would have to have a discussion. You would have to even consider pressing charges, because that's not cool at all in any situation. But something else that is a red flag in a woman is if she keeps score, as in of the different things she's done for you or like the sacrifices she's making. There's like a mental score she's keeping.
Yeah.
And then the problem is when you have fights, it comes out. It's like, I
brings
did
up.
this,
Right.
that. What did you do for me?
Yeah.
And then if you're with this type of person, I'm sorry, but this is the wrong person because you can't keep scores in relationships.
yeah.
You cannot do that. The moment you start doing that, you will hate the person you're with and yourself.
Yes, I agree.
It's very hard to find people these days that are selfless because everybody's so obsessed with themselves.
It's very difficult, bro. And I think it is difficult to even be selfless yourself.
100% agreed.
Yeah.
Which is why you have to lead by example. Like when you
Yeah.
do something for somebody, don't keep a tally because
You
I know a
can't,
lot of
yeah.
us do, myself
Yeah.
included. I have done it in the past.
It's tough, yeah.
And the tally keeps going up. That doesn't mean you have to be in a toxic relationship with somebody. Have
Yeah.
boundaries. Obviously, if it's like,
You know what I think fixes that, bro?
What?
Conversations. Just having normal conversations with your partner. I think what happens when you keep tally, you're waiting for the argument to happen. And then once the argument happens, now you have your angle of attack, right? Versus if something happens, you talk to them, hey, I didn't think this was cool of you, or hey, what'd you think about this? And you talk to them about whatever it is that's going on in your head. Versus if you're keeping it inside and then you're just waiting, it blows up and then it becomes that's when it becomes toxic to me. Does that make sense?
yeah, I agree.
I think communication has become a lot more important to me in the recent years than before.
The scariest part is you can talk to somebody for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
And you can have hard discussions and get through them.
Mm-hmm.
But the other person is still going through them. But they're putting on a pretense that it's okay.
Yeah, that happens.
And then there's a boiling point. And then the problem in this scenario is they're already going through and experiencing it without your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it comes out of nowhere, it hits you with a surprise and you get offended. You're like, whoa. Where is
Yeah.
this coming from? I thought we were over this. But it's not over.
Yeah.
Because the other person was not being honest with you. Or they were trying to change themselves for you. And that's something I've also learned is
that's what I worry about too.
you can't make somebody change for you. It's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
So hard. It's the hardest thing ever.
No, you can't. And that's not right to even ask somebody to change for you. That's not right.
But sometimes we have a false perception of what makes us who we are. Because society's telling us one thing. Internally, like if society didn't tell me that, I'd be like, yeah, duh, it's fine. But if something society keeps feeding me, right? For example, if society's telling me your man must own a house when he proposes to you.
Yeah.
And your man does not have a house.
Yeah.
And you make this a make or break because you're gonna have kids soon, and you don't want to raise kids in an apartment. Understandable. Right. But you make this the make or break thing, like this housing stability, financial stability in a way. You know, you make this your break or make thing. But growing up, it wasn't a priority. You just wanted somebody that'll make you feel safe and provide for you, right? You didn't have these material expectations.
You're really afraid that your parents are going to tell you, oh, he doesn't own a house yet? That's the fear, I think. It's whether your parents or your family or your friends. Wait, what? You're going to marry him and he's not financially off, right?
Yeah, I think it's like this perception of you.
Yeah.
Because this is true, right? The female equivalence of what guys think is for looks is financial stability.
Yeah.
You know, like we look for looks, and girls do too, but for them, they want a guy that's like secure.
Yeah, for sure. They want it, and I think it's a fair thing. They want a decent life.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's a very fair request.
Yeah.
But what does financial stability mean? What does it entail?
Yeah. Okay. Again, now in this generation, we're owning a house. Bro.
Yeah, you can't. That's not even like on the table.
If you're in LA, San Francisco, it's possible, of course, but it becomes very, very difficult, bro. Extremely.
It's not even on the cards.
I mean, if the problem is this, man, you can buy there's houses out there that not nice houses, but you can buy a house for $700,000-$800,000 right now, and like definitely needs work. It definitely needs like 50 to 100 grand in work needs to be done. You're gonna be paying over if you only put like less than 5% down, which is still a lot of money for most people, right? You still need like 40 grand to put down. A lot of money for most people. Then you need 50 to 100 to even make it look decent so you can live in it, right? Got to redo the paint, the flooring, the kitchen, the bathrooms, the bedrooms. Yeah. You don't want carpet anymore. Most people don't want carpet anymore. Get rid of the carpet, put flooring in. It becomes, an extra $50,000 to $100,000. But now the problem is not even that. Say you have that 150 grand to put into a decent house, right? Your mortgage every month is over $5 grand. You have to pay something called PMI. Look it up, folks. It is property mortgage insurance. Basically, if you can't put over 20% down on a house, you have to pay between $200 to $500 more per month just because you can't afford that.
And 20% of $1 million house is 200 grand.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Most people don't have that.
200 grand. And that's how much a good house in LA is going to be. $1 million.
Like a decent house. Not even great. A decent house. There's this house in Buena Park that I went to their open house a couple months ago. And it was sold for $950 recently. They were asking $999 and it was sold for $950. And the bathrooms were upgraded okay, but it was basically like a facade, right? It's something when you do a flip, you basically just make it look good. That's basically what you do.
It's not
raise the value.
Right.
Yeah. The bedrooms were still bad. The backyard, it was no grass at all. It was just like a terrible dirt field. The front yard, no grass, terrible dirt field. The paint outside was bad. It was just like, what are people paying $950,000 for right now? This is madness. And I talked to the agent. I hope I didn't make them feel bad because it's not their house, but it's just like, why do you even feel good about yourself offering $1 million for this house? And then they were like, well, I want you to draw a 10-mile radius from where we are right now and show me a house that's not $1 million. And I'm like, I understand that, but it's retarded. I'm sorry. It's just retarded. You're living in a house, dude, on $1 million house. Likeliness is that the person's not putting 200 grand down, right? That's insane.
Probably 50 to 75.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably like a 10% thing they're putting down on $1 million house. Maybe 100. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. 100 grand. That means they're taking out a mortgage of $900,000. Bro, you're paying $7,000 something a month in mortgage. And including everything, right? Taxes, PMI.
It's not affordable. It's just not.
That's madness.
Yeah.
You can live in a fucking badass place on the beach, like a badass apartment on the beach, overlooking the ocean for $3,500 to $4,000. 2-3 bedroom place. Like, I know it's not a house, but you know, it's the first time in history. I've said this many times on the podcast. It's the first time in history where renting is cheaper than buying. Like, you save more in the long run when you rent than when you buy.
And it's less of a headache.
And it's way less of a headache.
Something happens, God forbid, it's the landlord's fault.
Yeah, property manager fixes it.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
But a lot of girls want to brag.
That's the thing. And guys, yeah.
Guys want to brag
and
be like, I have the hottest girl.
Or I have the biggest house.
I mean, yeah.
Guys
fine.
do care.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm not saying we're very materialistic.
Yeah.
So many guys are driven by money, 100%. But for women, it's really important of their perception in their friend group. And especially if they hang out with friends that, you know, do well, they also don't want to be left out, which is understandable. But it's just priorities, man. Because in a relationship, I think the most important thing, obviously, it's, you know, your values and faith. But also, can you hang out with each other when nothing is going on? Can you just sit somewhere and talk? Right. Or not feel the need to talk? Like, how comfortable are you truly with each other? If you find a person that you can talk to for hours on end and not feel the need to talk either, that is a beautiful thing, because that's very hard to find.
It's very dope.
Can you vibe with this person and have deep conversations? Can they match your energy? If your energy isn't deep, okay, fine. Can you match? It's basically like a podcast, bro. Can you have a podcast with your partner and not feel like the whole world is on the line? Can you just have
What does that mean? The whole world is on the line?
Meaning that you're not so stressed. Like, two people should have the ability to communicate in a free and flowing way that doesn't feel forced or unnatural.
Interesting.
So,
you think that happens often? It feels forced or unnatural to talk to their partner?
Yeah, a lot of times. Imagine if you were with somebody.
So what are you in the relationship for then?
No. If you're with somebody for a long period of time, it can feel like you're being dragged through conversations because you've talked to this person so many times. That's what I'm saying. If you get to that level, right? If you get to that feeling, I don't think you should. You probably will. Yeah. But that's why it's so important to have experiences and have adventures together. Right. Because if you don't travel and have adventures, life will get redundant. Yes. It'll be the same shit. It does. So you have to actually work. Yes. You have to put in the work so your relationship stays healthy, even if there's two good compatible people.
100%, bro. I think people need to do things. If you don't do things, then it's like, what do you talk about? Eventually, things just get like you said, redundant. It's like, I'm just doing the same thing with them every single week. Some people like it, right? Some people just like that, and so be it. But I think life can get really boring, right? When you're just doing the same stuff. And it's honestly, bro, with Mike, it gets hard, right? To do something new every week. Sometimes you want it, when you see your partner, you just want to relax, right? It just feels like, finally, I get to chill. But then it's like, you guys just chill the whole day? No, at least go do something, right? Go eat somewhere. Go, I don't know, try something new, right?
Just have shared experiences. That's really important. The thing is, so many people break up. Yeah. At least that's what I've seen, is they break up on the most smallest of stuff that's like down in the future. You know, like things that may happen, that you're afraid of uncertainty. Okay. You're afraid of, well, if you move here and I do this, it might not work out. It might. And like a lot of people are making decisions on this word called might. What might happen? No one really knows what might happen. If you truly...
How often do you see that?
I've seen that a lot. Like a lot of people are not willing to take risks in relationships. You have to take risks sometimes. Okay. I don't mean together. I mean like if one person wants to aspire to do something, right? Yeah. And the other partner's like, well, should you really? Because we have all this. I was talking to somebody, right?
Wait, finish that note though.
Well, should we really take this risk? Because we already have the basic needs. Why are you trying to be something that you don't need to be?
Okay.
They're doing it out of fear of, one, if it doesn't work out, how does it affect us? 2, is it really important for us to make this decision? And 3, like I said before, why even do it? You know, that's what I'm talking about. But people are afraid to take risks once they get in a relationship, right? Because you're thinking together. But if you're with the right person, they should be supportive of your endeavors. You shouldn't have to quit something.
They should get it.
They should get it. They'd be like, yeah, I'm marrying this person with all their dreams and aspirations.
Yeah.
And they're marrying me with all my dreams and aspirations. Now,
I get your point. I don't think it happens as often as you may think. I think what happens
so much.
I think what happens a lot more often is that little things will happen and people will be blindsided, right? And they'll, oh, it's okay because
I
that
love
them.
happens too, 100%.
And then things add up, and then it explodes with a small thing later on. I think that happens way more than.
But in our age, 20s, bro, so many big things are happening. Right, you get a job somewhere, you move, you know, quit your job and you move somewhere else, and it's those decisions where you'll have to separate or somebody will have to compromise. And that's where relationships fall apart. Compromise. Because
I think so.
That, you know, there's a handful of decisions in life that will affect your relationships. The job you have, where you live, right?
Where you live.
Where you live
is very important.
If you have to move, you're saying? Yeah, if you have to move.
Yeah.
A lot of people will break up because they can't do long distance. They just can't make it work.
I'm with them. Honestly, I think long distance is so fucking difficult. You know, I had a conversation the other day. Why is long distance so hard, bro? In my opinion, it's so hard because people in a near distant relationship have arguments all the time. Just over text, they'll misread something. And we're going to see each other later today. So we're able to get together and actually communicate about it.
It's a great point.
But if you're long distance, I don't know if you've done this, bro, but when you're on FaceTime with a girl versus when you're in person with a girl, it's completely different. You almost become dehumanized to them. Like, oh, they're just this picture on a screen. That's literally what it is. You're talking to this picture on a screen. You don't feel their warmth. There's some energy that comes with being in person together. Similar to the Zoom, right? The Zoom podcast, we had no familiarity with each other. But in person, we feel better. For whatever reason, we feel more comfortable. It feels like more lively. But in a relationship, it's like, why would you put yourself through that? Way more arguments happen if you're long distance rather than if you're together.
I agree with you. And that's the point you made is really powerful. Is the problem is in real life, we disagree all the time.
Yeah.
Imagine if we're disagreeing over the phone, though. So much is going to get miscommunicated.
Exactly.
Especially if one person isn't being as responsive as the other. You're like, whoa. Separation anxiety. Why am I not getting texted back?
Right.
Why am I not getting called back? What's going on?
Yes.
Are they leaving me?
Yeah.
And you start coming up with hypotheses in your head and you start disliking the person because they're putting you through so much misery, even though that wasn't their intention. Yeah. They don't know how to deal with their emotions either.
Yeah.
But I think long distance can work if you have an understanding that this is a very short-term condition that we cannot survive like this, and there is no other choice. That you're forced. If somebody's finishing up college or, you know, getting a degree somewhere, okay, 1 year we can make it work. But you have to make sure that you're seeing the person very consistently in person.
Right.
And you're spending quality time.
To make that effort.
You can't just be like talking to somebody for months on end on FaceTime and not visit them in person. Somebody has to make the effort to see the other person in person.
Yeah.
Multiple times throughout the months.
Yeah.
Like at least once a month.
Yeah, I get that. I agree.
You have to do that.
If you have that ability to go see each other.
Yeah, you can definitely make it work.
Yeah.
The problem is long times without in-person interaction.
It's insane. It is insane.
What else is another red flag that you're like, no, I can't?
Smokers.
Yeah, drugs. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do that.
If you drink alcohol, you smoke cigarettes, vape. I can't. Very automatic. Yeah.
Red flaggy.
Red flaggy.
Yeah, it's red flaggy for sure. I don't like. Bro, smoking is so gross to me, man.
Yeah.
Smoking is so. I don't like when there's a bad scent on the girl's mouth. And often when you're smoking, you're drinking, there's a bad scent. I don't like that.
If you're not taking care of yourself physically too, or if you're not working out, it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, but
it's concerning because it's like it's gonna catch up. Everybody in your life, I don't care where you come from, who you are. They need to take care of themselves physically. I'm not saying be David Goggins. I'm not saying wake up at 5 a.m. like me and go to the gym or work out or stretch.
Like me?
Everybody can be like it. But, you know, you got to do something physically active to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're going to take it out on me. It's coming out on me. I'm going to face the brunt of the cost.
No, it definitely helps, bro. It helps, like, the mental space.
Yeah.
At least it makes you feel like you're doing something with your day, with the rest of your day, right? People are so tired when they get home. They just want to veg, and I get that, man. I get like that too. But this is even a problem for me, I think, right now. It's like I have to get in the gym at least 3-4 times a week. At least just, 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Anything.
It
Brisk
just
walk.
helps.
Do something.
Something, yeah. That's really good for mental health. I think more than that, to me, it's like when you laughed at me last time, but when you say something and you don't do it, oh my God, that's like one of my biggest red flags once you're already in a relationship.
If you can't keep your word.
If you can't keep your word, dude,
okay.
That bugs the fuck out of me. It bugs the fuck out of me. Like, I'm not asking you to be perfect, but just don't say something if you don't have the intent on keeping it. Right?
I agree.
And it's just like, it's very simple.
It's harder, though, for people pleasers to do that because...
But that's also something you got to work on, right?
Yeah, 100%. The thing is, it's hurtful, right? When you say you're going to do something and that
Somebody
makes the other person
expecting
happy.
it. Yes.
And then you're like, oh, I was just saying it to say it. Like, I didn't really mean it,
Well, what comes up is...
That happens early on a lot, right?
What the big problem comes up is you double book yourself, right? So, like, you tell your person, hey, yeah, let's do it. And then something happens later. Your friends, oh, let's do this. Well, I'd rather go out with my friends. I mean, I'm just getting to know this person right now. I think I want to hang out with my homies that I've known for years, right? And then it's like the other person, maybe they even decline other plans with their friends because they're planning on hanging out with you. And it's like, no, that's not okay. Just keep to your word. You're going to be able to see your friends. If you're not sure, just say, hey, my friends might want to do something. Let me check in with them first, right? That's the appropriate thing to do. Then the other person, oh yeah, makes sense, right? Like maybe their intentions aren't to hang out with me all the time, but at least they're like, making that effort to check in.
Yeah, it's hard to do that if you have a really active and big social life and you're pursuing multiple things at the same time. Yeah. That becomes really hard.
What do you think about a girl having a big social life?
Depends who's she hanging out with. Is she hanging out with her guy friends? Like horrible red flag.
Multiple groups of friends. There's guys and girls here.
That's
all girls.
Guys
there.
And girls.
Like kind of like high school friends. You all hanging out. Post, and then the group of girls, and then they have their cousins, and multiple groups.
I mean, as much as I would just want my wife to focus on the kitchen, I would. Okay, this is just something I fucking vehemently believe in.
Okay.
Guys and girls who are straight and mildly attractive, they cannot be friends. Even if they're not attracted to each other, if you spend enough time with somebody, you can get attracted to anybody if you're not even initially attracted to them. So if she's got multiple dudes in her life that she's hanging out with in friend groups...
Not one-on-one, though. Same thing to you?
It's concerning. It depends who the fuck this dude is.
Is that a deal breaker to you?
It's not a deal breaker. It depends, right? Like, I wouldn't... I'm telling you, like, I wouldn't be spending time with other girls.
Yeah, I get that.
Because even if you do it in groups, if you're spending hours on end, things will happen. You will look them in the eyes. Yeah, this happens all the time, bro.
Usually alcohol's involved with that stuff, though.
Even if it's not. I've seen this happen. Like, friend groups will hang out, and then they'll exchange partners. That's exchange partners as in, like, somebody will cheat on somebody, and then the other person will cheat on the other person. It's like, this is not good.
Okay.
You can do it selectively. Like once a month or something, a couple times
here
and there. But on a consistent basis, like every week you're hanging out in the same friend group and it's guys and girls. I don't know.
No, that's fine. Like once a month. But like she goes through different friend groups all the time. She's always hanging out with new friend.
She has
not new friends. Sorry, different friends. I
think that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'm not like an oppressor to don't talk to. Give me a list of all the people you hang out with.
No, yeah, for sure.
But I do think it's concerning if a girl doesn't have as many friends.
Doesn't have many friends.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, hold on a second. You don't have that many friends? What's
Why?
going on? Because a
Yeah.
girl needs friends. If a dude doesn't have friends, I get it. You know, he's a dude.
Yeah.
But if
Really?
yeah.
I think it's more concerning if guys don't have friends than if girls don't.
No, because I understand guys. I understand guys better than anyone.
Yeah.
But women, they need companionship and
No,
friendship.
I see the opposite, bro. I really do. I think guys need camaraderie more than females need camaraderie.
No.
I think girls
disagree.
need love more than camaraderie. I think guys need camaraderie more than love.
No, but girls need.
And girls have a much harder time making girlfriends.
Yes,
That's very difficult for girls.
but because they cycle through friends so fast, you know.
Girls are just
And they have breakups with their friends,
bro.
and they have like this on and off relationship with so many of their girlfriends.
That's why I understand some girls are just like, I don't want to go through that drama bullshit.
But if she doesn't have any friends, it's like, come on, you gotta fight. No, because you have to be resilient, right? Like you have to fight for your friends at the end of the day. As a girl, you have
I
to.
don't know about that, bro.
You
Like, 'cause the thing is, okay, I'm sure you see this too. After high school, after college, it becomes a lot harder to make new friends, right? It's not as common to make new friends.
Yeah,
Would you agree with that?
I agree.
You meet some people along the way, and you come their homie or whatever, but it does become more difficult. And so, especially for girls, I think especially for girls, they need girlfriends of a longer time period. If they're able to keep friends of a longer time period, that's different. But girls that just meet each other like at work or just meet each other like hanging out one time, their likeliness is that they're not going to hang out again. Because the girl's like, well, I don't really have this like emotional connection to this girl. Versus if it was a long period of time where you're forced to hang out with this person because of school.
But it's the same thing with guys.
No, because guys don't think like that. Like I'm sure you've met guys or you've seen them one time and you guys like have had lunch after that, or like you guys started hanging out often after that, or like you worked with somebody.
Yeah,
right.
But I think girls can also do that, and they do that.
I'm sure they do. I just don't think it's nearly as common.
I don't know. I have to look
Just
into that.
At least what I've seen with women.
I don't know. At least all the women in my life, they're very social. So,
really?
Yeah. All my sisters. Yeah. For the most part.
For me, it's the opposite. Most of the girls I've known, or like talked to, or they're social, but they're not like there hasn't been a need to hang out with girlfriends. Like the want had been like love interest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Different
think it's
experiences.
important though for a woman to have some friends.
I think it's important.
If you don't have
friends,
any friends, it's gonna be hard for you to have a fulfilling life. Because I can't be your only friend.
No. I think for everybody, it's important for guys and girls to have friends.
Both.
Yeah.
To have guys.
Yeah. Undoubtedly, I think it's important to have friends.
But something I think we missed is there needs to be balance in a relationship. You know. So for red flags, right? If a girl wants me to chase her constantly, and she wants to be admired all the time and adored, that's a huge red flag. I should not be chasing you all the time.
Yeah, I'm with that.
It's not going to work out, you know. People get burnt out.
Yeah.
And you're not the prize. We're both the prizes. That's just a concept that a lot of like women get wrong is I am the prize.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
And I'm not the prize either.
Right.
We're both we should both strive for as equal of a relationship as possible. It's never going to be equal. I admit it. There's going to be phases 50, 40, 60.
50, 40?
Sorry, 50, 50,
60, 40.
No, it can't be 50, 50. It's very
51,
hard.
49,
51, 49, 60, 40.
90, 10.
90, 10 is, come on. That's, the thing is, that's what some girls want that. They want that 90, 10.
I think they want that.
And a
We've
lot of
talked about
girls think that the guy has to like me more. Not really.
No, I disagree.
What is this like fake thing that you just came up with? He has to like me more. What are you talking about?
It's
Why
gotta be
can't
pretty
you
even.
both like yourselves evenly?
Yeah.
It's possible. I get it's never going to be 50-50, but let's strive towards that.
Girls should be turned off if the guy always wants to hang out with them. They should be like, why doesn't this guy have anything else more
going on?
important to do?
Agreed.
Why shouldn't he be chasing his passion, his dreams?
I agree.
Why is he just working that 9 to 5? Why doesn't he have that side hustle that he's always been talking about?
Yeah.
What is it? Why won't he take action? If a guy, in my opinion, girls should their biggest green flag should be a guy that takes action. I think that's a girl's biggest green flag, right?
Initiative.
Yeah. If the guy doesn't have that
Decision making abilities. Yeah.
yeah. Like what do you
That's
after?
what a man is. A man is somebody who knows himself and makes decisions.
Yes.
And he's the protector. He's the provider.
Yeah, I think that's a girl's biggest green flag, for sure. But I do think things should be as close to. I think 60-40 is pretty good, on and off, either way.
On and off.
Yeah, like ebbs and flows, right? Depending on who's having a bad day or stuff like that.
That can also be a red flag if a girl is okay with leaving you and then coming back, leaving you again, coming back.
Well, yeah, that's
on and
not
off.
the
Like
person
that's,
for you.
Yeah, that's if a person leaves you once,
Yeah.
be very careful to take them back, because if they can leave you once, they will leave you again.
Yeah, I don't think breaks should be a thing, to be honest with you, in relationships.
It's so bad. It's not good.
Why can't you just communicate?
Especially if you are going to see other people
Yeah.
and then you expect to come back?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No,
what do you
it's
think?
not right.
Are you kidding me?
No, you can't see other people.
That's traumatizing.
Once you've seen other people, it's done. It's done. Yeah. Which is hard for people to cope with.
Yeah, they don't understand, but they keep
Yeah.
going. It's like an addiction, right? Some people are addicted to the idea of somebody, and they don't want to let go of this fake idea in their head.
Right.
They have married this fake person in their head. They've done all the things possible, and they can't get themselves to accept the fact that the character they created does not exist.
Yeah.
It's in their heads.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're not coping with who the person actually is. They think they can fix them, right? In quotes.
And if your partner doesn't have dreams and aspirations of their own, and you have a lot of them,
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
it's not going to work either, because they won't understand your need to chase something, because they're not chasing anything. They're just chasing you.
I think as a person, but aside from green red flags, I think there are women out there that just want to live for the man and be a trophy wife, and I think there's men out there that just want a trophy wife. I think it's healthy in general for everybody to have their own wants, not even needs,
Purpose.
wants. Yeah, their own what is it that there has to be some type of thing that you feel good doing, right?
Absolutely.
And whatever it may be, whether it's just traveling, whether it's just volunteer, there has to be something that you want to do.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be this grand thing. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you should also be an athlete. You should also do stand-up comedy. You should
Yeah.
also strive for all the big things. Just have something that you are good at and you want to get better at.
Yeah, that's it.
And something that you can find a way to help other people. Because the best purposes are those that involve helping other people. Because that's what gives you long-term fulfillment in life.
Helping other people.
Helping other people in some capacity.
Yeah.
Have purposes that align. If your purposes aren't aligning together, if one person is just this really materialistic, selfish person,
Yeah.
I mean, selfish is a hard word, but like they just want this one thing, and it's not aligning with your purposes and passions. Long term, it's not going to work out. And a lot of people want to make it work.
Yeah.
You should try to make it work, but just have those honest conversations in the beginning, and don't be afraid to call it
What it is.
quits early on, because early on you don't have any emotional attachment.
Right.
People,
It's hard, but it's easier.
it's easier.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's hard, but it's also I get
Yeah.
it, because you don't have any flaws in this person yet, right?
Right.
Like you can't get in. The
That's
thing
what's
is,
hard.
you
You don't know
can't
yet.
dislike them. You don't
Yeah.
hate them. So you're like, oh, I feel bad. I
Right.
don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But you got to do it for the betterment of both of you.
Yeah.
Early on.
If initially there's something that's like you're tweaked out about, just don't
like
continue.
evaluate it. Don't just be like, oh,
Yeah.
like, obviously investigate, have
And
conversations.
that's something that's difficult too, because there's people that are heartbroken and they'll go out with people and they'll always just look for the flaws because they don't want to be hurt again. And that's something that's very difficult to cope with.
But you know why that is, in
Why?
my opinion?
Why?
Because they're still not over the
ex.
person that they were with. Why are they looking for the worst thing in other people? Because they're like, you know what? That other person was my soulmate. Why do they keep looking for flaws in other people? That's not healthy. If you were actually over somebody, you'd give somebody a chance, objectively.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, that's what happens.
Where you're not mature enough.
You're right.
I think,
Yeah.
there's different reasons.
Same thing. Not being over somebody is a sign of immaturity.
For sure. If it didn't work, it didn't work. And then you just got to move on.
But heartbreak is hard, dude.
Of course.
Like
it's very difficult.
How they portray it in the movies is accurate. Like it is life threatening.
It hurts. It fucking hurts.
You can't sleep. You can't eat. You're thinking about this person constantly. You feel like your life is over.
Yeah.
Sometimes people freeze. They don't know what to do. They're lying on their bed. They're crying. It's spontaneous. Sometimes you love this person. Sometimes you hate them.
Right.
You don't know what to do. It's constant anxiety attacks, panic attacks, because you truly loved this person. You imagined an entire life with them. And when that gets taken away from you, it's like a baby. And you have to basically dig a grave and bury this loved person. It's like death.
Yeah.
You're dealing with death.
I'll tell you something. I was doing a delivery the other day. This was just sad. It was like 2 days ago. I was doing a delivery to a mom and a couple kids, and I'm taking these big cabinets out of my truck, and the lady's like, "Thank you so much. You know, my ex is gonna come, you know, help me today." And the kid was like, "Your ex? All this time I've been alive, and you've never told me you had an ex?" It's like a 5-year-old little girl. And the mom goes, "Daddy, I'm talking about daddy." And the mom looks at me and she's like, "It's been 4 years. I don't know what she's talking about." And I'm like, oh my God.
She's a 5-year-old kid. She doesn't know what this is.
She doesn't know what's happening.
She doesn't.
And I was like, oh my God, this is so sad, dude.
She's telling a 5-year-old that you don't know what's going on?
No, she didn't say you don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay,
she looked at me and said, "It's been 4 years. I don't know what she's on about."
She's a 5-year-old kid.
She's a little girl.
Never going to get it.
She's a little girl.
What?
Yeah. The sad part is, like, my point in saying that is she had 3 kids, right? And this relationship probably over 10, 15 years at this point. And it's like, man, it just sucks, dude. It just sucks to see that. Little kids are affected the most.
I feel like once you marry a person, you have to make it work. Please. For the sake of your own selves, for the sake of your generations to come. Unless and until it's toxic and abusive, I get it. Right. But please don't leave your wife over petty stuff.
Over
Same
money.
thing. Like, don't leave them over, oh, they don't want to live in this beautiful city with me that I like more. Or, oh, I don't like the way the mother-in-law talks to me. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of driving around their family members. Yeah. Please, don't stop. Make it work.
Yeah.
Fall in love with this person because it's possible.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely do that. I think you do that. I think, you know what does happen, though? When you get in arguments with big arguments with a significant other, it's easier to fall in love with them after that. Like, after you guys talk it out.
Yeah. Because you let all the steam out.
You let all the steam out, and it's like, we're on the same page again. We're basically starting from zero. But then it's like, then months and months and months go by, and you think about that time, and it's like, shit, it's happening again. It's like, damn it, what do I do again? But that's the thing. You guys both have to be emotionally mature enough to, after an argument, you have to be able to, okay, like, that was that. Let's move on. Let's, start again.
I think in the beginning, it's important to recognize it's not going to be easy. If we truly want this to work long term, it's going to be hard.
You know what? When what helps in the beginning? When you guys talk about the hard things in the beginning.
100%.
Yeah. Agreed. It makes it easier.
It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it does.
Because then it only gets easier. If you make the initial process extremely hard and ask all the right questions, important questions, afterwards, it's like, what are you going to fight about? Oh.
Yeah.
Fake nails?
They still happen.
You have fake nails? You don't like my long nails? Okay, fine.
Fights still happen, of course, but...
They'll always happen, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this? So George Clooney says he's never had an argument with his wife. They've never had a fight, basically. And I'm like, do you think... Is it a good thing for a couple to have fights? Should a normal couple be having fights?
I don't believe that. I don't believe him.
I don't either, but I was like, okay. But he's saying it, He's like very proud of it. Like, yeah, me and my wife, I can't think of a single time we've had an argument or fought or anything. And I was like,
no, I don't believe that.
You piece of shit.
I don't believe
I don't need to know that, first of all.
It's okay, first of all, George Clooney, you're like the perfect male, period, that everybody thinks. And second, now you're telling us you have the perfect wife? Come on, bro. You don't have the perfect life. Everybody has problems.
But is it possible, though? I was thinking about this. Okay, I'm not saying everybody strive towards not having arguments or fights, but is it unheard of for a couple to just exist in a peaceful way without any major arguments, fights, yelling back and forth? Is that too much to ask for? Is that unrealistic? I'm asking.
Unrealistic.
That is unrealistic in your opinion.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, serious relationship, you're married, you plan on marrying, you're going to have fights.
Yes, 100%.
People are going to raise voices at each other.
Yeah, it's normal.
That's normal thing. It's going to happen, you're saying.
Naturally, people, like, they don't like to be attacked, right? So if they feel their partner's attacking them, what they're going to do is they're going to think what's going to dig into them. And they're going to try to dagger them. And that's the problem. You have to fight that urge. You have to fight the urge. If somebody is attacking you, to attack back, you have, like you said earlier, you have to lead by example. So if you're the one that's staying calm the whole time and they're not staying calm, that's the best offense is a good defense, right? So you can say, hey man, like, I'm relaxed right now. Just relax. It's okay. If something I said hurt you, what happened? You don't have to say in those words, right? But what is it that bothered you so much that I'm not even bothered by, right? And then that's when the conversation starts. Okay, then you start thinking, this person really doesn't know what bothered me? Okay, am I overreacting right now? And then you start talking about it. It's like, this person genuinely, in their head, they didn't understand what I was talking about. And that's what helps situations. Right.
That happens so much.
So much miscommunication, bro. Dude, almost everything comes from miscommunication. Unless it's like a moral standing, right? Like a value, like a real value issue.
But I feel like if two people truly trust each other,
yeah,
miscommunication is very less likely to occur.
If they really trust each other?
Yeah, me and you, right?
Yeah.
We're not romantic couple. Off and on.
We should have met a few times.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just two dudes who've known each other for a long time. And we've only had, like, fights. Minimal, bro.
Yeah, minimal.
There's been no drama.
Yeah.
We're
dudes. Yeah.
I get it, we're dudes. But I think it's because we trust each other. If you say something to me, I'm not going to be like, oh, this guy, this Matthew, this Mexican piece of shit, he's always telling me to do this. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's trust.
Right.
And I feel like if you truly trust your partner, you will not take things the wrong way.
I think it's harder for girls, bro, because how emotional they are. Naturally, they're just naturally more emotional. It's okay.
No, I know, I get it, but it's girls also say stuff sometimes, and it's like a dagger. It's like, whoa, hold on.
Because of their
emotions. Where are these one-liners coming from? I didn't know you were a stand-up roast comedian.
Yeah.
Like, where is this all coming from? And you're
girls
just like,
are brutal.
Whoa. We started here. Yeah. You're taking this over there. We're on Earth. And that is really scary, dude.
Girls are
because as
brutal.
A man,
yes,
to me, the most important thing is respect.
Right.
If my partner does not respect me, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you. Why are you disrespecting me?
Yeah. Respect is imminent. It's required. If you don't have respect, you don't have anything.
For me, I think for every man, that's the most important thing. It's, can my partner make me feel respected? Mm-hmm. Does my partner actually believe in me and my potential as a man and what I do? If she doesn't, if she's just a hater, a constant hater, I'm not saying make fun of me, please.
Yeah.
Roast me.
Right.
But if you genuinely don't believe in me and you're scared shitless of it not working out for me as a man, don't be with me.
Right.
I don't want to deal with that.
100%. I'm with that.
And same with you. I don't want to deal with this constant, but what if it doesn't work out? What if? It's like, stop. Don't be with me then. Go find someone else.
Yeah.
If you believe in me, let's take this ride all the way. What you're telling me is, let's take the roller coaster up, but as soon as it gets, in the middle, I'm dipping out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we can make it to the end of that roller coaster.
Yeah, if you think my goals are silly in the beginning, that's the thing about people, right? Deep down, Yeah, if something sounds silly to you, it sounds silly. Okay, move on. That's okay. It's okay if you don't want that life. That's not a problem.
It's the same thing in real life, though, dude. Our instincts tell us something.
Mm-hmm. As in,
okay, instinctually, right? As a kid, you start to see what you're good at. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
But you're like, well, what if it doesn't?
Work out.
Yeah. What if?
When you get older, you start thinking that way,
and you start not trusting your instincts because you're afraid of failure and you're afraid of making mistakes and you're afraid of letting people down. Mm-hmm. And so I think the same thing happens in relationships. When you meet somebody, your instincts are telling you, no, wrong person.
Right.
But you're like, no. I'm overthinking. Let's not repeat the same things. you have to trust your instincts about a person when you meet them,
Yeah.
because your mind and your soul will tell you some things about that person. And if they're not aligning, please don't force yourself into something that you are not fully aligned with. Not saying be 100%. I'm just saying, like, something is off. Chances are it is off.
Right. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it must be a duck. I love that one.
Or it's just Matthew Gutierrez because he walks like a duck.
Do I quack, bro?
From time to time on the podcast. Okay, one more. Give me one more red flag and then we'll end this.
Ooh.
Something else. I think we've covered everything for the most part.
Yeah, red flags, huh?
No guy friends, obviously, like I said.
Yeah, no. I think if you have a guy best friend, it's fucking weird.
Unless he's gay.
No.
No, not even a gay.
I wouldn't want not a gay best friend.
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. I get it. It's better. It's better than a straight dude for sure.
Of course. Yes.
100%.
100,000.
You know, I do want to bring this up before I bring up the next red flag. You were saying about helping people. This has nothing to do with red flags, but I think getting into business really deters that initial need to want to help people.
Yeah.
I think, like, you go join companies, and what do they always say? Like, oh, the atmospheres, or what do they call it? The corporate culture?
Company culture.
Company culture, yeah. The company culture is so good. And what that makes the prospect feel like is, oh, this company's cool. They care about me. You know, we're going to be doing good work. But the reality is, like, if you've talked to salespeople, man, they're fucking cold-blooded, bro. Sales makes you really cold-blooded. Like, God, thankfully, like, I haven't gotten to the point yet, and I hope I never get to that point where I don't feel any, like, pity towards a person. But sales makes you feel no pity for people. It makes you feel like, oh, it's just a number coming out of their bank account.
You're talking to so many people.
Yeah.
So many people.
It's just like, today I fuck them over, tomorrow I'll help somebody else out. And then the problem is you keep that cycle going, and eventually it's like, wait, what if I just fuck 2 people over today instead of 3? What if I instead of 1, sorry. And you keep going, and it becomes easier. And then, oh, I'm making more money doing this way. It's tough, bro. It's really tough.
It gets hard when your sole objective is just to make money.
Yeah.
If your sole objective in life is just to make more money,
yeah,
you're not going to lead a fulfilled life, because no amount of money is ever going to make you happy.
I had this guy recently, bro. I didn't tell you what, but he fucked me over earlier this year. Not literally 2026. And I looked at him, bro. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, dude. It was the most uncomfortable. You know, I know there are sleazy salespeople out there, but this guy, I was just like, you're a kid, bro. You're a kid, and you're already acting like this. It's fucking insane to me, dude. You look and they'll look into your eyes. That's the craziest part. And then you look into their, after you realize they've lied to you, and it's like, you're just cold, bro. You're just a cold human being. There's nothing inside of those eyes. There is no conscience.
They probably feel like the man in the moment. They're like, yeah, I'm doing this. But inside, they feel empty. And then as they get older, they realize, like, the more people you screw over, the more you feel guilty. And it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
The guilt just adds up. Because your soul is, as a human, is the same for everybody. We all have the same soul. It just gets
100%.
corrupted. And
100%.
some people keep lying to themselves, and they make it more corrupted and corrupted and corrupted.
It's fucking insane, dude.
What was the other red flag you're going to say, though?
Last red flag I'll say is if the girl never wants to make time for you. If it's just convenient for them. I feel like that's a red flag. I think if the person has nothing to do this day, but so the guy has nothing to do this day, and then the girl's like, well, I just this or that, or I want to have a lazy day, I just want to relax, and they don't want to make the time, or vice versa. I think that's a red flag. I think you guys have to, be together, at least be together, or like hang out. If you don't want to do anything, do nothing together, right? Versus if it's just like, I just want to have a lazy day but separate, why not just hang out together? There's something good that happens like when you're together, like you feel this bond, right?
Well, people could have different energies. So she could have energy by just being by herself more.
But what happens when you move in together?
I agree. Well, sometimes people need their own space and time. That doesn't mean, so that's definitely understandable.
Okay, for example, you're dating, right? 7 days a week, and then you probably see each other 2-3 times a week. And one of those days you feel like you don't want to see this person. It's like, what happens when you have to see them 7 days a week?
Nah, personalities is understandable. What you said is a better point, though. Earlier, you said if she only hangs out with you when it's convenient for her.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, that's my point.
But I think that's different, though, because you just said you added a different caveat to it. You said, well, if she wants to not do anything and do it by herself, is that a red flag?
Like do nothing by herself.
Yeah. I don't think that's a red flag, because some people get energy in different types of ways.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I'm definitely wired that way. Because, I definitely need space in, like, my own time to just process things sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. I feel tired to just be
But do you need a whole day?
I would like a whole day.
Whoa.
Sure. Yeah. But I would do it in a way. The thing is, people do it in a way that comes off as cold. Like, I need my space. And you're like, whoa. What did I do, bro? Like, was I being too clingy?
Right.
You just have to... I don't know. Like I said,
I think you just need to make time for each other. That's the thing.
You both need to sacrifice for each other. You need
to make time. It's like it's extremely important. The longer you spend away from somebody, the less you feel for them.
And you need to recognize each other's love languages. If your love language is acts of service, then like I expect that.
Right.
And if your love language is acts of affirmation or words of affirmation, I expect that. Right. So it's like a mutual exchange of giving each other love in the way we appreciate it. Right.
Yeah. You can't put on your love language onto somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to recognize that as well.
Right. It's just hard. Honestly, it's really difficult. That's very difficult for me.
It's very
difficult for me.
But that's the selfless part that comes into it. Right. Love is an act of sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's like I am spending the rest of this life that I have with another human being.
Right.
With another body. It's kind of like weird to think about it that way. You're not related to them. You have no obligation to them.
It's insane.
You're just sleeping with them for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it's like a very important...
You're sleeping with them for the rest.
You're sleeping with a stranger for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
You're making them your family member. You get to pick one family member, like soul pick, and that's your partner.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. But, in Islam, God says he makes you in pairs, and it's so true.
And you said if you don't find the right one now, you'll find them in the next life.
That's the thing. Also, it says in Islam. I recently found this. If you go to heaven, you'll be in heaven with the person you were always meant to be.
And you said it doesn't have to be a romantic partner.
I don't know. It could be romantic.
You told me that before.
I don't think so. Did I?
We talked about this over a year ago now.
Yeah, I might not. I'm pretty sure I meant like in terms of like a wife or soulmate. In heaven, I think it's supposed to be.
Maybe Mo told me that.
Okay, I don't know.
Whatever.
But maybe what I know, it's in heaven. You're supposed to be with the person that you're always meant to be with, and that's so comforting because I'm like, this life is just a test, bro.
Yeah.
This life is nothing. We make so much of our stupid adversities and challenges. Granted, some are more extreme than others, but this is just a test. Find the person that you're okay sitting in the exam with, and just fucking leave the rest up to God.
Yeah.
It's not in your control.
Breathe.
Just breathe, bro.
Yeah.
Love, tenderness, and peace. Those are the three things.
Love, tenderness, and peace.
That's what Islam says, yeah. Love, tenderness, and peace. Because, bro, I've noticed this.
I value peace so much, bro.
And if you feel anxiety with somebody, bro, it's a sign. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. If you're constantly like, antsy, like, oh my God, what's happening? What are they going to do? What's going to happen? Are they going to text me back? Am I going to call them? Oh my God, what did I say? No, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Go out. It's love, tenderness, and peace. Comfort.
You know what? I think I value that the most out of anything, to be honest with you. More than anything, I value peace.
100%.
If this person can just, because I feel like I have a very high-paced life, fast-paced life, and high-intensity life. I get exhausted by the end of the day. I do not want to go home. I don't want to call somebody. I don't want to text somebody, and then there's problems that come about. I want somebody to understand the struggles that I'm going through, and they're okay with it. And they're okay with, this guy is under something right now. Let him breathe, right? Let me help him breathe. Help him breathe. That is the thing. Can I help this motherfucker breathe right now?
Can I do CPR?
Yes. Can I do mouth to mouth and blow air into his lungs? But, brother, Hispanic women are very difficult in that way, bro.
Oh, women are.
Fucking A, dude.
Every culture says their women are the worst.
You think so?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the term toxica?
Toxic.
That is a Hispanic thing, brother.
Same thing for every culture.
No, dude, I'm sorry.
Same thing with women. They say the men are the worst. Oh, Hispanic men are the worst. Oh,
no,
white men are the worst.
I've never heard people say Hispanic men are the worst. I've never heard anybody say Hispanic men are the worst. Unanimously, you never heard of spicy Latina? There's a reason Hispanics have these terms, bro. Women are fucking tough. These women are tough, bro. They're like nails, dude. They're like biting down
Fake
on
nails or real nails?
No, like metal fucking nails. Like you're chewing on metal nails.
I don't know. I feel the same about South Asian women.
But, no, dude. I know South Asian women too, bro. It is not the same as Hispanic women. I'm telling you, bro. These women are very... But I will say some of the most loving women are Hispanic women. There's some of the most loving and comforting. But when you get on their dark side, it's like, God damn right now, bro. Like, there's no saying hello to them.
I don't know, bro. I feel like they're all the same.
Dude,
they're all the same.
I've heard Hispanic and Eastern European. South Asian... Yes, I understand what you're saying, but it's not the same, dude.
It can be, brother. Okay. Yeah, if a woman is still watching this, let us know. What do you think of these two dudes monologuing about women and our red flags? Do these make sense? Let us know. Are we just two idiots? Are we just mansplaining things to you? Let us know. We're open to your comments.
Hispanic women are also some of the most beautiful women in the world.
Every woman's beautiful. That's the thing. Like I know. I don't know.
Have you seen the polls out there?
Polls?
The most beautiful woman in the world.
That's so fake, bro. There's beautiful girls in every part of the world.
There are some, but there's more in others.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah,
I genuinely believe there's beautiful girls in every single part of the world.
Yeah, there are.
No, like objectively.
But there's more in some areas.
Just based on population numbers.
Not even. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Thailand. There's some good-looking women, but there's nowhere near the amount.
But our perceptions of beauty are also different, right?
Because they have no choice. If they live over there, they have to see something else beautiful.
But they have a different like concept of beauty in itself. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, man.
I guess so, man. I'm saying physically.
I guess, man.
It's okay, bro.
Man.
It's okay. Hispanic women.
All right, man. Tell your Hispanic woman to change.
Thanks.